Now a first down throw for Newton. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete.
I think we'll see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Newton now to throw.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted.
Picked up by Kaiser White. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing, but to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position, and to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
After the turnover, here's Herbert. That is caught inside the 5.
And the Chargers are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points.
Kelly.
And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
It is definitely hard to find space near the goal line. You always want to have a guy in the game running it who can create his own.
Second and goal from the 1. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert sliding out of the pocket. Touchdown, Chargers! Steven Anderson. Touchdown reception, and the Chargers have taken a first-quarter lead. Extra point good by Hopkins, and it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he goes out right around the 39.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
Able to force him out of the pocket right, but still able to complete it. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A big connection on that one. 30 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Newton going to hand it off to McCaffrey. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Another run with McCaffrey on 2nd down.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They'll try to run with McCaffrey, and he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown.
Christian McCaffrey.
A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Panthers are now an extra point away from tying up this game. Gonzalez good on the extra point.
And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Now it's Herbert. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll make it a 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3. At their 40.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Herbert on 3rd down now. He'll buy some time right. Got an open man. It's Josh Palmer. And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
At the 43-yard line.
Herbert throwing again. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. It's C.J. Henderson picking it off. And the Panthers are going to take over here up near the 40.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. McCaffrey with a 1st down and more. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 64 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 down at the 33. First carry for the Oklahoma State man, Chuba Hubbard. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. These two teams all tied after one. On 2nd and 12, Newton. And he's got the hook up to Moore. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. Here's Newton. He goes underneath to Abdullah. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
A gain of 5.
From the red zone now, Newton. Thomas has got it, complete. A gain of 6 there on 1st. 4 yards remain for 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Newton throwing again. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. They snap it to Newton. And that's complete to the right side. It's Marshall. And the Panthers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Here's Newton. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Cam Newton taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Panthers have taken the lead. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And that makes the score 14-7.
14. Chargers 7. Zane Gonzalez.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Fields this way up at the 17. And a heck of a return as he goes out of bounds across the 50 inside the 45.
In just about every special teams meeting, there's a discussion with the punter about his importance. Why? He can flip the field for your team defensively, move it deep into their own territory, or if you're backed up on offense, and he can hit a big punt and change field position and help his defense. In this case, though, field position got flipped by the return team. You can do it so many different ways on special teams.
Running on 1st down, Eckler. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard. at the Panthers' 35-yard line.
Eckler going to get it again on second down. And he'll go down at the 28.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Herbert setting up to throw on first down. And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
On second down, Eckler. And he will get enough for a first down, and that will lead us to the 2-minute warning. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. On first and 10, Herbert. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Justin Burris. And the Panthers are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together?
And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. A handoff left, McCaffrey. And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Third down, here's McCaffrey. And they're going to drop him well shy of the first as he can only make it to the 11. This offense converted once on fourth down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. And this is caught. He hits more. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Here's Newton. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. It's Chris Harris with a pick. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
So first thing crossed my mind is, why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely. And from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
He's going to air one out. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. Here's 2nd and 10. Play action. It's Herbert. Going deep here for Allen. This is caught inside the 15. Chargers going to use their third and final timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. Herbert now. On the screen, this is Eckler. No gain on the screen there. It's second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping. Got a man. It's Allen for the Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen in the final seconds of the first half. And the Chargers have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Hopkins with the extra point, and we are tied here in the second quarter. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
Amir Abdullah going to take it out of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Both these teams, no doubt, making their final halftime adjustments as we speak. And for the call of the second half, we get it back out to Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Herbert. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
He hadn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. It's Eckler again. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
So pick up 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll try the air now with Herbert. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Williams.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
On 3rd down, here's Eckler. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
10 at the 14-yard line.
Herbert operating from the red zone. He'll drop this one off to Eckler. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit. But get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are. You know, make someone miss in the open field.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Trying to punch it in with Eckler. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they?
Yeah, didn't get the push they needed. Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Draw play, it's Eckler. And this time he is in.
Austin Eckler. Fine work there on the touchdown run. And the Chargers are going to take the lead. Extra point good by Hopkins. And the lead is now 21-14. Touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. Here's Abdullah from his end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder in the ball carrier, and down he goes.
And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. A big play that time through the air. 31 yards. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Now Newton. It's complete. Abdullah. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 43. And incomplete, he dropped it. Maybe a rookie mistake there. 2nd down.
Whenever I see an in-route dropped, as we just saw in that play, I'm always thinking that in the back of their mind, they're worried about what's coming at them because they're going towards traffic on that route as opposed to being away from it and maybe having a little bit more space.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run with McCaffrey. No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Now a play fake, and it's Newton. To the right side, and he's got more complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That is caught. It's Anderson. Touchdown, Panthers. Robbie Anderson there to make the grab. And the Panthers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. So the extra point good, and the roughing call going to move the ball out to the 50 for the kickoff.
And I think this is a good chance to pin them deep if you can land the kickoff inside the 5-yard line or so. Gain some field position for your defense.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 18. He'll hand off here to Eckler. Now room for Eckler. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And now off to the races down the right side. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. 138 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
And they take a knee. Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. And they'll indeed take a knee. And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards? Oh, he didn't spike it. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sacked back at the 9-yard line. Brian Burns in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They're looking at 4th and goal here in a tie ball game. Here we go on 4th. Herbert. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Justin Burris. And the Panthers are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th and goal. Tie game, 4th quarter. You're already in the red zone, well in field goal range. You can't throw a pick there.
And you know I want to give all the credit to the defenders, right? I mean, they made a play on the ball. But bottom line, you set up the situation perfectly. You've already got the field goal in the bag. You've got to make sure you take care of the football in that situation.
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
This is Anderson. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. A give running left. It's McCaffrey. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. Newton going to hand it off to McCaffrey. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. Cam to throw. Looking for the out route, and he's got more. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Now the Panthers going to use the 1st of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. A game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play it on 1st and goal. On the ground, McCaffrey. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th.
I don't know how many more of these my heart can take, my man. I just don't know. Another big touchdown late in the game. They look like they're in control, but still, there's a chance. Block the extra point, go down and score, kick the extra point themselves. they can pull this one out.
Yeah, but also on the sideline that just took the lead, you got to get your defense ready and the special teams unit for the kickoff coming up.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Got to pull everyone together and make sure they're still focused and aren't already celebrating a win.
From way up at the 23. And he's all the way in for the touchdown. I don't see any flags, Charles. And in the final stages, the return touchdown has him an extra point away from tying this up.
You're exactly right. The field is clean. It's going to count.
And now the decision is to go for two. A gutsy call, and this, in effect, is your ball game right here. Herbert. And they do not get it. It's incomplete. They went for the win, and the big gamble does not pay off. So 20 seconds remain. It'll come down to this. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Now a run with McCaffrey. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. And how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
So this one is over. A victory for Carolina. And we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Air-free football, no turnovers.